So the way Guma did it, Draven actually got the axe, and a normal player would do this. Will stay in the middle of the axe and just pick it up. A decent player of Diamond will actually just take it from, is that he tried to get it from the edge, like this. Like this. What he did, Guma did this. So he actually took it, do you guys see that? He took it from really max range. You see this? Like he's just one step on it. What's going on, guys? Besides here, and into this video we're going to dive into the Gumayusi secrets and techniques that he uses to climb very hard. So this is a game that I'm gonna analyze where Gumayusi played Draven, AD carry, and he actually played against Faker. How did he win? Well, first of all, did he win? Did he lose? What did he do in the game? And let's see what are the techniques that he is using right now. In this video, the techniques and methods are gonna be revealed. This channel, I'll post videos for people that want to improve and get better very fast. So if you want to make sure you don't miss out anything that will happen on this channel, go ahead, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Before we start the video, if you want a free OPGG review of piece of coaching that is absolutely free, with an OPGG review you can 1. Identify most of your biggest mistakes that hold you back from climbing. 2. What should you do to improve faster? And 3. What are the best champs that you should main in this meta? And more importantly, are the champions that you play good in the meta? Everything for free. What you have to do is right now go ahead on twitch.tv besides lol the stream, follow the stream and say hi, I want some help, and you will get it instantly. Enjoy the video. Draven, Guma. So, what does Guma do? So, he picked Draven right here on 3. Let's analyze the draft for a second. So, he picked Guma, like Guma picked Draven, okay? Guma picked Draven. Why did he pick Draven here? Well, he has a Thresh. So, here he has a Thresh. He's against Lee Sin, Varus, and Blitzcrank. So I guess he has first pick, and then they picked Lee Sin, Varus, and then he picks Thresh, Draven, and then he picks Blitz. Blitz is good into Thresh. Blitz is also good into Draven, especially with Lee Sin, because Lee Sin empowers the Blitzcrank, because you can hook Draven, and if you play bot lane with Blitz, Varus is also gonna be strong. So this is good. Thresh Blitzcrank is usually a skill matchup, because if this guy's gonna get hooked, you can lantern him. But if Blitz is smart, he can just ward. So in high elo, Blitzcrank is better than Thresh as a champ. I think it's a counter. But in low elo, it does not matter. In low elo, a good Thresh is gonna win against a good Blitz. So right here, what does the pack say? Okay, so guys. So what is gonna happen here? Chat. FF, open, FF15. Open or Alt F4. What is Gumayusi gonna do right now? F4. I think open. But the enemy team is gonna open. Okay, so yeah, so right here Tristana was really good as well. Tristana was really good because it's with Thresh and it's into Varus. The thing is, if Varus goes lethality and she picks like Karma, Tristana could be screwed. Caitlyn is also fine here, I think, with Thresh, because you can put the trap after the Flay. You can put the trap after the Flay, and also like Thresh into Varus. Thresh Caitlyn is good here. I mean, you can play even Ashe if you really want it. You can play even Samara is actually pretty weak. I like Samara more with Alistar or Nautilus or Rel. Yeah, so that he ended up picking Draven. He picks heal. I think he can also go cleanse against Varus, but we'll see. We'll see what he wants to do. So if he goes over heal, he probably likes this. This is like getting buffed. It's quite smart. I think that his playstyle is also like Triumph playstyle, because he plays super aggressive and he plays Omega like Uga Buga playstyle. He plays Uga Buga playstyle. So it's gonna be easy. He doesn't go cut down because he wants to win the lane, and he goes this setup. I like this setup a lot over here with Bloodline, because you're gonna win the lane anyways. You don't need Alacrity, you don't need Triumph. And with Overheal, I think in the later stages, if you choose to go Bloodthirster, which you can, I think it's good. Draven has so many builds. He has Eclipse build. He has... okay, let's actually check it. Draven, UGG. Let's check it. Let's check it, guys. So, Draven, he has Essence River Infinity build. He does have the Bloodthirster build as well. You go Bloodthirster third. He does have... Okay, so most of the people go Essence River into Infinity Edge. I guess this is the best build, probably. Some people also go Bloodthirster second, and especially with Overheal, I think is actually pretty good. So this is basically what they go usually. So Essence River Infinity Edge, Essence River Bloodthirster Infinity Edge, or any combination like that. But it feels like most of the players go that. You can also go Eclipse easily on him. You can also go Kraken Slayer on him. Like, he's so versatile. This champion, you can build absolutely anything. Like, the win rate in SoloQ is 50%. So, like, a champion like Draven is one of the hardest champions of the game. You have 50% win rate. Like, this is illegal. This is so good champ. Like, if you're gold, if you're plat, if you're diamond 80 carry, just play Draven. But play only Draven. Like, you don't play Draven and 5 more champs. No, you play Draven or only Draven. Like, you play Draven only or no Draven. You play Katarina only or no Draven. You play Thresh only or no Thresh. This is the Draven. Like, you wanna play him, he's gonna reward you. But don't play too many champs. Like, if you have good mechanics, if you're KDA, usually how do you see if you have good mechanics? You go on your account. This is my account. But if you go on your account, and here you have, like, okay, just ignore the supports, right? This is support account. But if you have right here minimum 6 to 7 kills on average, and you have a maximum of 5.5 deaths ratio, usually this means that you're good mechanically. From my experience, you're good mechanically. If you play Katarina, if you play Zed, if you play Talon, if you play Vayne, if you play anything, and you see that you have more than like 6 kills or 7 kills, and you don't have a death ratio like 10, because if you have a death ratio like 10, it's int, it's bad. That means you're inting. But you have a maximum of death ratio 5.5, then it probably means that Draven is good for you. But again, only with good mechanics. Only if you have good mechanics. Okay, so let's see what Guma is gonna do. So Draven with Thresh against Varus with Halo Blades and Blitzcrank. So they should get Prio. Level 1 they should zone Varus really hard, because Blitz is a melee champion. Range can be considered the range champion. So they play against Faker, and I think they play against DRX Deft probably. If Deft is still a DRX, I'm not entirely sure, but they play against DRX player, and they play against Faker with Faker. So let's see who's gonna win, Guma or Faker. So let's see, let's go. Let's go, chat. So clean, yes. Okay, so what they are going to look to do in this laning phase is that they're going to look to go for the first ward. This is a very good cheese that you guys can do. In 99% of the cases, high elo players, they go for this ward. So you know that if Thresh was here and he actually goes for the hook, you can always get kills, especially because right now it's Nidalee level 1, Thresh level 1, Tristana level 1, and also the Draven level 1 is actually quite good. So they actually try to go for this cheese. I don't think if you're support main, you should not like ward that brush like every game. I think that you should word it only if you know that you should only word it. Like, the only disadvantage of that word is that if the jungle comes, like on the map, if the jungle comes level 2 or level 3, you're gonna be doomed because you have no word. And if your AD carry or support doesn't put the word, then you're screwed. So if you're playing support or AD carry and you wanna put that word, make sure you don't play against an early game jungle. An early game jungle can be Zinzao, can be Talon, can be Zinzao, Talon, Jarvan. It can be Jarvan. It can be Lee Song. It can be any. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, this kind of things, right? Okay, so now we can also check Reese. Let's go. Elise, true. Okay, so let's see what we're gonna do right now. Right now, this is actually very common. This happens a lot. Like in high elo. Like Guma doesn't leash because he wants to get prio very early in the game, and usually, especially if you play against Varus, you want to not lose the prio, because if you lose prio against Varus, he's just gonna poke you. So the thing is, what is gonna happen if you play against Varus Caitlyn, you should just get Prio. It's super easy, because if you don't get Prio, if you play Varus, like if you play Draven against Varus and you don't get Prio, you're gonna get poked. They're gonna walk up on you, they're gonna poke you, and then Blitz is gonna go for the hook. He's gonna go for the hook and you're gonna die. So you're gonna die and it's GG. So rule of thumb against like Caitlyn, against like Varus, against like stuff that, against Karma, Ezreal, stuff like that, you need to get Prio. Prio equals push. You need to push. What happens if you can't push? Well, just stay in the tower and don't die at least. But you need to get the push. So this is what Guma does. And see that Thresh didn't even follow? Thresh did not follow because he knows that the Nidalee needs a decent leash. So Thresh leashed for a bit and then Draven just didn't leash so he can get faster into the lane. Of course, Gumayusi walks up here beautifully because he knows that he has those minions and the Blitzcrank is unable to go for the hook. So actually just pressured beautifully Guma. And then he still keeps staying behind the minions. Like the way Draven plays right here, the way Guma plays right here, he hits the minions. So theoretically, if he's like hard shoving the minions like a psychopath, the Thresh is gonna come in the lane and the minions are already gonna die. So now he's using the auto attack on the minion, and now he's not using the auto attack on the same minion. Because if you're using the auto attack on the same minion, that minion is gonna die, and then Trish is gonna be losing the experience right there. So it would have been a big mistake. This is why our man does not do it. So look how good he is. Look how good he's spacing it, man. So he's walking up right now. He knows exactly the Blitzcrank range. He knows exactly the Blitzcrank hitbox. So what he does is very simple for him. He walks up right here and he pressures the Varus. He sees that the Varus goes for some minion, and Guma is walking up and just pressuring. And you see that he's pressuring, and Blitz could actually hook at this second. But then Gumayusi, what he does, he goes directly behind the minions again, so he does not get hooked. It's really, really good. He knows that Blitzcrank is not gonna have the confidence to just throw a 18 seconds cooldown ability, and with the risk of missing it, he knows that with the risk of missing it, Gumayusi is gonna win the lane after that. So this is why the Blitz doesn't even throw it. Okay, so they get level 2 advantage right now. The Blitzcrank is gonna... Okay, Thresh missed the hook right now. Gumayusi tried to walk up, using the W, goes on the Varus right here. They're gonna win super hard. He uses Ignite. Beautiful gameplay. Beautiful gameplay. So he walked up right now. After the hook, he instantly uses the potion. He focuses the Varus right here. Beautiful. He instantly uses his cleanse for Ignite, most likely right here, which is absolutely beautiful. And he's gonna get a double kill, and guess what? After the double kill, he instantly pings. Danger, kid, give me the kill, bro. Do not steal my kill. If you play AD carry, you should do it as well. You right there, you should do it. Ping your jungle, don't give kills. Okay, if she steals it, it's fine, no problem. But at least ping her to leave your wave. Now, after he gets a double, he wants to make sure he crushes the wave, so Varus is gonna lose the minion. So this is what he does. He's gonna push. So as you're pushing, make sure you call your jungle if you need him to help you push, and if you don't have enough HP to push. In this case, Gumayusi knows that the jungle is actually not that strong to kill him right now, and he also hovers on the bot side on angle, so he knows that if he comes like this, Gumayusi has enough HP to survive, and Thresh is also gonna flay. So this is why he plays on this angle. He also can play in Alcove. He has flash. But if you are playing your game and you're too low HP, try to ping assist on your wave. Try to type push, because sometimes people don't understand what you want to do, or you can just ping the push ping and then assistance on the head of the Nidalee. But the concept is, do not stay with this low HP to push the wave, because obviously you might die. Right now they had information that the Lee Sin is top lane, so this is the reason why they stayed to push one more by themselves. And obviously Guma knew that he doesn't need help from the Nidalee. So now he's actually trying out probably like different types of DPI, and he sees like what works. Hey, the Victor game, and it feels like really nice as a blind pick, but between Victor and Syndra, which one do you think is the best? I think that anything that you're really good on can work. A very good Syndra can also win Tebax. I think that if you are very good on Syndra, you can win. Personally, I would prefer Victor though, but I think a very good clean Syndra is also fine. So what I like at Gumayusi is that he sees a lot of openings. He sees a lot of openings that not many people see. So for example, right now, this wave is coming into him. So theoretically, he could just stay right here with the wave, freeze, let it slow push into him because the enemy have like more minions. But what he does right now is that he's pinging on my way. He's pinging on my way because he knows that Varus, he wants to get these minions, and Gumayusi is not okay with letting Varus get away with murder. He just wants to kill he just wants to kill the Varus right here, which is very good. This is why he picked Raven. This is why he picked it against Varus. This is why he got it with the trash. So this is how you stomp absolutely everything like Guma like this. So right now, the reason why he actually is so confident, he knows that even if he gets hooked, he's gonna win. So right now what is gonna happen is that Blitzcrank is gonna hook him, and then he's gonna throw the lantern, and then after he throws the lantern, Guma is actually gonna sit on the Varus, because Varus only has a burst like this, maximum damage, or maybe maximum like this, and then Varus is gonna die because the damage per second of Draven with 2 axes is more than the Varus damage per second with Halo Blades and AP build or lethality, because now we know that he has Halo Blades, so he doesn't have damage per second. If he has crit, it's different, but now he has Halo Blades. And also what you guys can notice is that when Guma is walking up and trying to catch the X, this is absolutely beautiful, because when he's trying to catch the X, guys, check this out, chat, look at this. So when he's taking the X from the ground, he's like, right before he takes the X, he dodges right now, he dodges the hook. You see this? The X is right here, but he dodges the hook because he knows he's in the brain of the Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank is thinking, hey, Guma is gonna take and try to pick the axe from the ground, and right as he's picking it, I'm gonna hook it. But Guma clicks it preemptively to not get hooked, and then after he gets it, like after he tries to dodge it preemptively, he tries to get to pick up the axe, and he picks up the axe like at the very max range. He is not in the middle of the axe. No, this was the axe. He was taking it from here. So the way Guma did it, guys, check this out. Check this out, chat, look at this. So Draven actually got the axe, and a normal player would do this. Will stay in the middle of the axe and just pick it up. A decent player of Diamond will actually just take it from, like Gumayusi tried to do, is that he tried to get it from the edge, like this. But a really good, like what he did, Guma did this. So he actually took it, do you guys see that? He took it from really max range. You see this? Like he's just one step on it. So he dodges the hook. So the way he did it, he doesn't pick the axe, he dodges one time and then he takes the axe. So on the slow motion, he basically goes on the axe. Okay, so he goes on the axe, dodges one more time. So he goes on the axe, dodges, and then picks it up. Goes on the X, dodge it, and picks it up. Can anyone do this? Yes, of course, but you have to have pretty decent mechanics. So you go, dodge, take it. Go, dodge, take it. You have to take it like really max range. Like this is max range. This is max range, look. You see? This is how we do it.
Why, thank you.
This is how we do it. And for Guma, you should do... Draven is really fun. It's really satisfying to play Draven.